Hey guys, how's it going? It's Justin here from Simplified Investing. In this video, I wanted to put together our weekly watch list, as you guys can tell, as well as breaking down the 5 plays of the week, and then also doing a market breakdown, which we typically like to start off with for those of you who have watched our previous videos. With that being said, before I get started, if you are interested in getting our daily alerts course and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. So getting started here, looking at the market from a longer time frame perspective here, we'll go out to the daily chart here. We can see the strong run up here off of this relief bounce on 129. We get these higher highs here, consolidation with that 381.36 low here, and then that continuation to the upside here, forming that inverted hammer, or that hammer here at 388.47 highs here. I was wanting to see stronger volume here. Again, you can see the volume here that we saw here was strong on these two sell-off days here on 127 and 129. We do not get that volume variation and continuation to the upside here on this jump move here from 381 all the way to all-time highs here at 388.47. So that is something to consider here. Currently still waiting for that volume above this level here at that 381.22 level. That will be key here for SPY in the coming week. Again, you can see how we've retested this 381.36 level here. Very strong support below here to watch. And then below that, we have that strong support that we mentioned last week at that 375 level here. Going out to the weekly, again, you can see the strong week that we had last week with lighter volume here. Getting some of that volatility back here in the S&P 500. You can see all the way from 11.9 here, pretty much all the way up to 118. We didn't get that volatility like we have seen in the past 2 weeks. So let's see how the VIX does with this volatility in this coming week, and then see if we can either A, retest that 381.36 support, or form that strength and highs with volume. Again, will be the biggest key. Want to see volume here. We have that 385.81 support here too, which was that resistance on 126. Also here on 121. And again, strong support here at 381.36. Looking good here on the markets. Let's see if we can get volume to confirm this breakout move here on S&P 500. Same goes with QQQ, which will be tracking the NASDAQ market. First play here will be Snapchat, one that we've actually been watching here quite a bit. We finally get that strength move and volume flowing back into Snapchat here, similar as to what we saw here back on 1210, and then even back here when we get the strength gap up post earnings on 1021. Similar setup here. We get this move up here, consolidation with volume here. Now I want to see a break above that 64.44 highs. Again, for those of you who watched our previous videos, when you do have something trading at all-time highs, you have to resort to intraday levels to find those resistances and supports, as these are uncharted territories for Snapchat. However, we do have that intraday support here at 63.46, also down here at 60.98, and that 64.44 resistance here, obviously at highs. Biggest thing is follow the volume, follow the trend. We're in a clear defined uptrend here off of this reversal on 12.1. Clearly making these higher highs off of this consolidation base here, pushing up. Now we get this strength. So now we resort to using intraday levels here, which we can see, which you can chart out. We get this push up here, and then we get this uptrend consolidation off of this support here at 61 level here, and then also at 63.46. I want to see strength above 64.44 within the coming day here on Monday. Again, you can see we formed the strong candle on 12.7, basically a month and a half of consolidation here. Finally getting that strength move here on the weekly chart for Snapchat. One of two setups here. We can get that consolidation base for another leg up into next week, or we make higher highs with continuation with volume like we did see on this earnings week here back in October here. So that is something to consider, something to watch here, but looking very strong here on Snapchat within the coming week. Second play is going to be FuelCell. One thing to note for those of you that do trade options, FuelCell does only have February option contract expirations, so that is something to consider. It doesn't move as much as if you were going to be playing weekly contracts, so take that into consideration before you do actually enter into a position if you are watching it. Here's what I'm seeing here. Weekly chart here, we get this volatility and strength uptrend move here starting on 11.16 all the way down here at this 283 price point. Obviously a big run up on FuelCell, no doubt about that. Really, ideally, we either get a consolidation candle in this uptrend here, similar to what we saw on this week here on 12.28, also here on 11.30, or we get higher high strength here over that 25.32 high here back from 4.9 of 19. Let's draw this as a visualization for you guys. That 45.32 level here will be that key resistance to break. You can see that we touched this on last week, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, failing to meet that level. Let's see if we can get strength and higher high breakout for a further upside on FuelCell, utilizing 25.32 as that support level below. As for the daily chart here, really what I want to see is we get this push up here on 127. We get this cup formation here. You guys can see this cup formation here. Now let's see a breakout A over 25.32, or we could also get a retest, a cup and handle breakout here, retest of that 24.11 support, and then that push up here on or above that 25.32 level here. Could be key here on FuelCell. Again, premiums are going to be a little inflated from February contracts, but we get this great uptrend move here started back in November, all the way pushing up here. Now let's utilize consolidation in this uptrend here, or a breakout with strength and volume above 25.32 is going to be key to play FuelCell here, and something that I will be watching closely. We get the strength here, and then we'll go into an intraday level here. Sometimes you have to chart these intraday levels here for those scalping positions when you are pushing towards uncharted territories that you haven't seen for over 3 years. Basically, seeing this key support level here, that we get this double bottom on Thursday, then we also get this bottom here on Friday. That support level below is at that 23.28 region, so that will be a key level to watch within the coming day here. Again, going back out to the daily chart here, loving this higher high pattern here. We get this cup breakout here. Now let's either see this handle retest or strength breakout making higher highs over 25.32 is specifically what I will be watching. Third play here will be Clover. Really what I'm liking is this bottom bounce here that we saw on this daily candle here. If we go in on the 5-day, 5-minute here, we got this drastic bounce down here, and then we get this strength push up here. Basically, why we got the sell-off here is allegations of the company being a fraud. Then we get some news that perhaps this isn't quite the case by Chamath. Now we're pushing this up higher here into that close, forming a great reversal chart off of this daily chart here. Again, we can draw a few key levels here. We have that resistance level here. Then we also have this gap level here that we saw. We got gap here, we got this gap here before we form that strength move to the upside here. So as for a few key levels here, loving this bounce off of this 1169 support. Again, you can see this volume coming back into this ticker symbol. Not seeing that much volume when we got the strength move to the upside here, but tomorrow I will be watching this above that 1324 region, which isn't far off here. Again, trading at 1293, 1285, 1286 here after hours. Key will be over this 1324 region, but looking good with this bottom reversal. Buyers taking this dip here, especially on Friday. Huge amount of buy pressure at this 1169 support here. So again, 1169 support being very strong here, and then this resistance region at 1324 will be key for that breakout move to the upside, with potential for 1593 and then highs here at 1745. But looking very good off of this reversal here on Friday from that news. Let's see how this carries into tomorrow. See if we can get that strength move above 1324. Fourth play is going to be CCIV. Great gap breakout into a cup formation here. We get this gap move above this price level here at 27.30. Get this push up. We get sellers taking control of this level here, and then we get this rejection at 27.30. Finally gapping through here on 2/2, February 2nd. Now we retest this support here, forming this cup formation here. What I'm watching for is a break above this level here at 35.21. Again, you can see that high back here from 2/2. Let's draw this level here as a visualization for you guys. Let's see a strength breakout tomorrow over that 35.21 region here. That will be key for this cup formation here. Again, you guys can see this little cup formation here that we have starting here on 2/2 and ending here obviously on Friday on 2/5. Let's see if we can get that confirmation of a breakout here. We did get that slight move here on Friday above that level, hitting 36. Sellers taking that region again back below 35.21. So tomorrow, this will be that key level to break here, and then we do have that support here at 33.22. Ideally, I want to see higher high strength above 36 tomorrow with volume for an intraday play here on CCIV. Getting some volume back into it. This is obviously a recently traded ticker, hence why we're using the daily chart and not the weekly. You don't see much movement here because it just became publicly traded. So then you get this push up here. Now let's see this continuation to the upside here with potential for over 36 to see that $40 region with this extension and the strength move to the upside here on CCIV. Last play, also one that's retesting all-time highs here, DraftKings. Great move off of this low here on 11.2. These higher high pattern charts here. We do get these pullbacks here, but that's good in that higher high trend here. What I'm watching for is volume continuation here over the highs here at this, what level is it? 64.28 level here. For that continuation to the upside, we can draw this level here for you guys. Now we have this resistance here at this level here, which is going to be the high back here on 10.1. Really what I want to see, we saw this doji, which is a potential reversal here off of this Friday candle forming here. Let's see if we can confirm this breakout over that 64.04 level, which again was back here on 10.2. Then we can confirm this breakout in a further push for DraftKings with potential to see that $70 price region once we do break above. Now, once we do, keep in mind that this resistance that we have formed here will become that new support level to watch here. One thing to keep in mind, we do have earnings on 2/26, which is about 3 weeks, 2 weeks out here. So that is something to consider, but we get this big formation here, higher high trend here off of this 10.1 bottom bounce here. Now let's see this push and gap through of the 64.04 level here to confirm that breakout and higher high extension here on DraftKings with potential for that $70 region. With that being said, that wraps up our weekly watch list video here. If you enjoyed the video, if you could like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And again, if you are interested in checking out our private team where you get our course, our daily alerts, and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. Hope you guys have a great evening and look forward to trading with you all tomorrow. Thank you.